guys, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we tarot and heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Lisa here. All right. Welcome to your energy of the week reading. Let's get started. I come to you, home to God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with the divine will. What is it that we need to know? Thank you so much. What do we need to know for the week? Gathering around the power of community. Okay. Interesting. That's an interesting card to come out. The power of community. Watchers, transpersonal. Okay, well now the community that I'm getting here is ancestors, guides, that community. That's what I'm getting here. All right. The teamwork. All the teammates, all the team members that are involved in your life. Okay, we'll get more to that later. All right, so we have hollow bone, teachability coming out. And we have overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. See, so for some of you guys, this can be about, being overwhelmed with responsibilities and needing to delegate, okay, asking for help. Some of you guys, we have balancing act, all right. There's a need to share responsibility is what I'm feeling here. You might be taking on too much. Now, this can play out, as I mentioned, where if in a 3D sense, in your life, you might have some responsibilities and you're taking on too much and you need to delegate or ask someone for help. This can also be you trying to create something new in your life and there's a need to lean more on spirit here, okay? Asking for help in that sense, praying about it, okay? All that good stuff, okay? All right. The power of community. They're there to help you. Or you might have some actual people around you who are available and willing to help. There's a need to open up and accept that help here. All right. But I am getting more so, this is an energy of, hey, go on and pray and ask for some help, okay? Because it does feel like with the watchers, it does feel like you have guidance and they're just waiting for you to say the word, okay? They're watching you in this overwhelmed state, trying to handle everything. And it's like, hey, it don't have to be that rough, baby. It don't have to be that rough. All right, let's go. What's going on? So I'm gonna do a quick general reading, probably see how it affects the love, see how it affects the career, and then do a pick a card, all right? All right, one at a time, all right. 3 of Pentacles coming out, yeah, okay, yeah. This is a need to work as a team, all right? Be more of a team player. All right, here's what I'm getting here. And this can obviously be applied to the people around us in our everyday life, but I want to apply this to our spirit guides, right? Think of you having a whole league of ancestors and guides who are willing to help you. And they all have their specific medicine or different ways that they can help you, different lessons that they can give. And imagine, like, based on whatever phase you're in, they can come in, they can, whichever is the appropriate one can come up and show you what you need to know, right? Imagine that you have a bunch of different guides for different aspects of your life, different levels of struggle or whatever the case is. There's nothing that you cannot ask for assistance in, okay? You have whether you want to look at it as a league of angels, a league of guides, or if you want to just look at it as a universal pool of resources, however you want to look at it, you have resources to pull from, okay? If you want to look at it as just a fluid universal pool, that's fine too. You can call on or ask for whatever it is, and you can pull from that pool. It's infinite resources, okay? So we're being led to work with that, work with the resources we have. Now, on a human level, right? This can be using what you have, being resourceful, knowing what your limitations are, knowing your strengths and your weaknesses. I'm sorry. Allergies are getting to me. Okay. Knowing your strengths and your weaknesses. Not trying to do it all, not trying to wear all the hats. When you, where you lack, you ask someone to pick up, okay? Also, there's a need for recognizing the strengths and weaknesses around for the people around you. Knowing who to ask for help in specific things, okay? All right, that Two of Swords definitely wanted to be seen. I'm hearing clear direction. Okay, so in that full moon collective reading, we were talking about not needing, not needing the peanut gallery's opinions as far as what direction to go down or what lane, what decision you need to make. So I'm getting, they're just sitting there. Your guides are just sitting there and waiting like, hey, can you just ask us? We got the answer for you, bro or sis, person. All right. So if you find yourself in a fork in a road of some sort, or in general, I feel like this is a lesson. This is just a, we're going to see how this shows up more for the week. Hold on. But in general, if you find yourself in a fork in the road moment, you know, and you need clarity about a person, or you need clarity about a step you need to take, anything, nothing's too small, nothing's too big. Go on and consult that league of guides you have, the league of angels, consult the universe, okay? However you want to label it, it doesn't matter. Just go on and consult that, the divine, okay? Don't be afraid. Start practicing more of that this week, okay? All right. This is coming through for people who are feeling overwhelmed. All right, these are too many cards. But we have the Six of Swords, Six of Cups, Emperor, and the Page of Swords coming out. So yeah, this is a new way of thinking. All right. Anything else? Knight of Pentacles. So some of you guys, you might feel like, all right, it might feel like an overflow. It might feel like too much is going on right now. And it's so that you can stop and ask. It's their way of trying to get your attention. That's what it seems like. All right, Seven of Swords coming out. For some of you guys, you might feel like the energy is just piling on right now, okay? In one aspect, something is doing this, another aspect is doing that, and it's like, okay, now, what do we do? What are we supposed to do about all this, okay? It's a lesson in not carrying all of it, because you have the divine on your side, all right? ultimately, as humans, we're being led to lean more on our divine guidance. At the very least, our inner guidance, okay, trusting our intuitive guidance, all right? That's the next level of how we need to start moving as humans in general, okay? That's what the whole light working thing is about. That's what this whole thing is all about right now, right? Our evolution as humans, the evolution of this state that we're in. Yeah. So let's think of this as this is the next step, right? The first step was breaking everything down, right? Maybe that was the pandemic. You can look at it like that was breaking everything down, right? But it's like we're in like another phase where it's like, okay, everything's kind of fake right now, right? Nobody's trusting the government. Nobody's trusting anything that they see on social media. Nobody's trusting shit, right? Because now we're being led, like with all this information overload, we're being led to follow our intuitive guidance, okay? No matter what, all right? You can't lose like that. You can't lose when you listen to your intuition. I say that because we have the Six of Wands here, this card of victory, all right? So this overwhelm, I don't know why I went to that level, but for some of you guys, this overwhelm can come from, you know, what's going on in the world at large, all right? There's a need not to get caught up in all that we see on the news, for example, or, you know, just, yeah. Whatever happens, we can navigate it by our own intuitive guidance, okay? It'll put you in the right place, the right time, when you need to be, wherever you need to be. That's working in co-creation, working in partnership with your guides, okay? So it's time to start doing that, all right? All right. How does this apply to love? Two of Cups coming out, major alignment. How does this apply to love? King of Cups coming out in reverse, all right. Ten of Wands, all right. Queen of Wands in reverse, okay. Yeah, well, this is trash. All right, yeah. Some of you guys with the Four of Swords is I need to, you know, get into that observation mode, reflection mode, all right? And we have the Two of Wands coming out with the Queen of Wands in reverse. With the Ten of Wands, all these wands energies, okay? See, some of you guys, see, we keep talking about with this King of Cups, being in situations that are not really feeling too good for you. Now, it does seem like there might be a bit of a cycle here of, you know, feeling bitterness of deceit or whatever the case is in your love life, and you're probably trying to get out of it. Like, how do I close out this cycle? How do I stop choosing the same type of, you know, same type of people? Children of God. How do I keep choosing? Why do I keep choosing these motherfuckers, right? How do I get out? Go on and ask. Ask them. Just ask them. Ask your league. Ask your squad. Ask your team. They're there. They're there. They're here for this one purpose. I mean, they're here for this. This is one of their purposes here, okay? To help you out, help you navigate the world, this human world, okay? Allow them to help you. They need you, you need them, all right? It's a symbiotic relationship. Go on and use that. You got some tools, you got some cheat codes. Go on and ask a friend, okay? And when I say ask a friend, you ask your divine friends, all right? Go All right. How's this applying to the career? Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. This is just that energy of this overflow, feeling overwhelmed. So it's just applying to everything. This is applying to the love and career in the same way. All right. But so we have the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords coming out. It feels like an uphill battle, you know, things like that. These are just things, love, career, whatever your situations are, that's just feeling like an uphill battle right now. And it's just like, ugh, I don't know what to do here. It's just too much going on. I can't catch my breath. Oh my gosh, why is everything just like, ugh, you know, that's what I'm feeling. It's this frazzled energy, all right? If this is what you're feeling, if you're feeling some type of overwhelm or anxiety about things, just things, you know, overall heightened sense of this, the reason is so that we can learn a lesson in not trying to handle everything when things go awry, okay? I feel like it's a human collective lesson on the importance of this connection, okay? All right, 16 minutes. All right, let's go. Pick a card. We're gonna do three piles, all right? All right, pile one. What's this pile one needs to know for the week? Thank you. All right, Nine of Swords coming out early. What you talking about? The Nine of Swords is, you know, that overthinking, trying to find a solution to a dilemma. It could be anxiety. All right, let's go. Ace of Cups. Wow, okay. Some of you guys, so pile one, it does seem like you're overthinking and opening in love, okay? Like, what can I do? What should I do about this opportunity in love? Things like that, okay? It does seem like there's an opportunity to open up your heart space, okay? There's a lot of questions around it. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming out. Okay, hold on. Let's pull out all the cards. Okay. So pile one, you guys seem to have someone that with the Four of Cups and upright, the Four of Cups, it does seem as if someone is on your mind. Someone is on your mind and you're trying to figure out what to do about it. Now, I feel like this situation might be moving slowly for you. And this is why you're overthinking it. I don't know if you guys are in touch or not, but you're questioning like, hey, what is going on with this opening? The Ace of, wow, I said Ace of Cups is the Ace of Swords. I'm sorry. Ace of Swords. But yeah, it's some type of opening that happened, a truth. Okay. Some of you guys, this is about love. Some of you guys, let's just expand it outside of love. But there's some type of truth, okay? And you're trying to figure out, it's slowly revealing itself. And you're like, what is this opening into? What does this flower look like when it's fully bloomed? I don't know. Let's pry it open and see, you know? And you can't. You got to just let it blossom, right? And see how it looks when it's fully bloomed. I feel like some of you guys might be looping a little bit. Ultimately, though, it does, you get out of that looping. It wasn't, a full decision needs to be made about whatever this is. Why is that Three of Cups here? We have the Three of Cups in the past here. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, some of you guys, it's about love, okay? But it seems like you're trying to figure out what the truth is about the situation. You do have the Queen of Cups coming out. You hope that maybe you're right about it. You hope that maybe you're right sitting here in this Queen of Cups energy. Having, this almost feels like someone might be holding space. Okay, that's what it feels like a little bit. Someone's going back and forth, like, because something is moving slow. Someone's probably being patient, and they're like, am I doing the right thing here? Like, okay, hold on. The World and the Empress card coming out. Why is this Knight of Pentacles coming out? The Moon. Yeah, there's still some more information, that needs to be revealed, okay? I feel like the truth is slowly revealing itself, and you want to kind of just pry it open. Give me all the truth right now. And you're just going to have to allow for it to unfold on its own. But the reason why someone is trying to pry open this truth is because they're scared of losing, right? With the Five of Pentacles. If this is an opportunity for love, for example, and it's not quite playing out, if there's not communication here, and someone's like, I need to know the answers now. I need to know all the answers now. Do you love me? Do you not? Okay? But they're doing that because they're not getting anything, so they don't want to, and they don't want to feel like they don't want to feel dumb. That's what I'm feeling, because it seems like someone's holding space, right, with the Queen of Cups. It almost feels like waiting a little bit, okay, but like I'm suspending judgment on a situation. I'm not going to make a decision on the situation yet because I want to see. The verdict is still out on this person because I want to see more information. I want to see the truth. I want to know if this person is, what this person's going to do. It's something like that happening there. But it has someone in the chokehold. They're like, man, I can't stop thinking about this thing. Okay. Eight of Swords coming out. Eight of Swords coming out with the Five of Swords. All right. So with this situation, it seems as if this is sounding a little bit familiar, it does seem like you're holding up your own progress. Okay. By waiting for this truth to be revealed. Don't wait for this person to come through. Oh my God. Oh, don't wait for this person to come through and to give you the truth or validation or whatever it is that you're looking for, because this is a slow one. I feel like this is a slow burner, okay? And if you hold your breath waiting for this to come through, you're gonna freaking suffocate. All right. But yeah, you have to move on. Okay. Make that judgment call. So we have that judgment card coming out with the World card coming out in reverse, along with the Empress in reverse. All of these cards coming out in reverse. This is about your awakening. This is about you leveling up for you. But it does seem like you're trying to see what someone's going to do before you move on. Okay, well, let's look into that Ace of Swords. Yeah. Chariot card. Moving on. Magician card. Whoa. And you're holding yourself back from it. On the flip side, okay, hold on. This is also giving energy of like someone is sitting on an opportunity, okay? So another story is coming through here. There could be one person who's waiting to see what someone's going to do, and this person could be sitting on the opportunity. Okay. But it does seem like it's a manifestation here happening. But someone's holding up the process. Someone's holding up the process. And with the Queen of Cups, one person is holding space for the other. Like, hey, I know you need time. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. I know you need time before you're ready to commit. All right, that's fine. Take your time. But hurry that ass up. Like, come on, you know. That's what it's feeling like here. So it might be a separation here, and you guys aren't communicating, so you don't know. Like, oh, I said I'm going to give you time, but I don't know. Did you move on? Am I a fool here for sitting here holding space? But either way, let's see what that advice is real quick. Six of Cups coming out in reverse. Man, this person, this reminds me of that Taurus reading. Like, this crush got someone in a chokehold. It's like, this person can't move on. It's like, man, brown bear spirit, take time out. Wheel spirit, trust in a great mystery. You're not going to know all the answers, Sway. You're not going to know all the answers, and it's fine. Panther spirit, reclaim your power. But understand that you, and I know this might sound a little triggering, but if you are, well, know your worth. If you are kind of waiting to see what someone's going to do before you make your decision, then you're kind of giving your power away a little bit. You can hold space, right? But still move on, okay? If that's what you want to do. And that's for you to figure out, all right? This definitely feels like a connection with two people. One person is ready. The other person's like, hold on. Don't go yet. Please wait, hold on. And this one is like, all right now. I'm gonna wait, but what's up, you know? And the more that they wait, the less empowered they're becoming, actually. So be mindful of that if that's you, all right? All right. That is all. Thank you so much. All right, pile 2. All right. That's a lot of cards there. Okay. So y'all are getting the Seven of Pentacles too. That card of assessing. Sorry. All right. So we're getting the Ten of Cups with the Three of Wands coming out. You know what you want, pile 2. You guys know what you want. Wow. Okay. It's like, why are you... I don't know. What's happening? Okay, hold on. There's something holding you back from it, though. So we have the Ten of Cups with the Three of Wands. You know what your emotional fulfillment looks like when you see it. That's what it feels like. Or you know what you want, but it seems like there's something holding you back here. We do have the Strength card coming out. So, I mean, coming out in your conscious awareness, I feel like you're in a strong position. You're fully capable of getting what you want. So what's happening? Let's pull out more cards. All right, now. Sun card. This might be a past tie or something. Oh, all right. Yeah, you're hung up on something. Six of Swords coming out in reverse. I feel like you're hung up on a past situation. A past situation that caused some type of misalignment and unhappiness with you. And it's not, even though you do have the strength, you have the strength and you're fully capable of going for some level of alignment, you're not doing it and you're not embodying that leadership quality here to get your happiness. So this just feels like a building of confidence. That's all. With the Hangman coming out, yeah, I just feel like you just have to be more confident in yourself. This can be this can be the energy of like, hey, I got hurt before, so I don't want to go and get hurt again. I don't want to be disappointed again, because there is this energy, this inner energy of loss, with the Five of Pentacles. It does feel like there might have been a past energy of loss that's actually affecting, it shook up your confidence, okay? I'm sure it does seem like you rebuilt it, right? If it shook it up, you rebuilt it, but there's still a little bit of doubt that's playing out as a seed of doubt here. It doesn't feel like full on doubting yourself. It just is a little seed of doubt that makes you think twice. It makes you a bit too cautious for sure, because you're not fully embodying this Queen of Pentacles energy. You're not fully embodying that yet and going for things that you want in this world. And I don't know if it has to do with love. It can be that, but I feel like it's in general, your emotional fulfillment in general. Three of Wands and a Ten of Cups. In general, just in every aspect of your life, what you want out of life is something that's stopping you from being bold and courageous enough to actually go for it, okay? And it's just a fear of losing again, okay? So it's keeping you a little bit stagnant. All right. Why is this Hangman here? There's also, oh God. All right. There's also this energy of needing to see yourself differently. All right. There's some judgment that needs to be made about this loss in the past. It's going to, once you uncover the real truth of why this loss happened or what the nature of this loss is, I know this is sounding very vague, but I'll continue. There's a loss in the past, a heartbreak, whatever, and there's a truth. There is a story that you tell yourself as to why this loss happened. This is playing out in the background and is stopping you from moving forward and pursuing, tackling, pouncing on the things that you want right now. There's a need to go back. What is the story that you're telling yourself? And I just feel like it's that minor tweak, all right? But it stems from a specific situation. For example, let's say you had a relationship and it didn't work out. And let's say the story that you're telling yourself is, it didn't work out because I messed it up. And therefore, it leads to the story of you feeling like you'll mess things up. This is what you just do. This is what you do. You mess up love. You sabotage things, right? And this can be playing out in the background. And because you're scared of you're scared of sabotaging things that you want, again, you don't go for things. But the truth isn't that you sabotaged it. Let's say the truth is it didn't work out because this person, the person that you were with, actually wasn't cooperating with you, right? It's something like that. Like you're blaming yourself. You could be blaming yourself for something, for this loss, and it's causing you to tell yourself a story that's stopping you. It's a disempowering story. It's simply, and it's not true, all right? So something about that there, okay? And there's a need to go back, do that judgment call. The judgment call hasn't been made on this truth, okay, with the Ace of Swords. This can be, as I mentioned, it's something that you might be blaming yourself for, and it's not true. And it became like a part of a trait that you think you have, and you don't, okay? It caused, with the Seven of Cups, it caused illusions. It causes a warped sense of who you are in a not so good way, okay? So that's a blockage for you to work out, so you can finally, so you can finally move forward and get what you want, because you have everything else lined up. You have all the tools lined up. It's just this one thing that you might have overlooked, or one thing that wasn't highlighted as of yet, and it's going to be highlighted now, okay? All right, what is it, the animal spirit here? See, we have all this past energy coming out. So firstly, coyote spirit, trusting the divine detours. So you might be blaming yourself for something that just didn't work, but it's not your fault. It was supposed to play out this way, right? It's something like that, all right? There was a divine detour, and you might be blaming yourself for it, and you shouldn't. Dragonfly spirit, trust in, truth transcends illusion. Okay, the truth needs to come out and cut through this illusion that you are to blame for something, and cut through this illusion of whatever this idea you have of yourself. It's time to cut through that too. Okay, so that truth is going to come out for you. Ask for the truth about that, actually. And then we have wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. This is that energy of going back to the past, that past situation, and really sorting things out, looking at it with fresh new eyes, okay, and seeing that seeing yourself in a better way, seeing the situation in a better way, and in turn, I feel like, and in turn, you're going to see yourself in a different way. I don't know if I repeated myself. I feel like this can be easily overlooked. It doesn't feel like a huge monumental happening for you. It just seems like it's just an idea that you kind of picked up, and then it just became its own. It just became a part of your mindset about yourself, okay? It doesn't feel huge, but the effects were huge. It feels like the effects were profound enough to make you think twice about pouncing on the things you want. And I don't know why I keep wanting to say pouncing. Maybe you're a wild cat, you know what I'm saying? It's something you got your eye on. But anyway, that's it. So that's your thing. All right, moving on. Thank you so much, Paul, too. Much love. All right. Pile 3. What's going on, Pile 3? Thank you. Starting off with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here. The Empress, okay. I don't know. Somebody's feeling like an opportunity is blocked off. Hold on. Oh, okay. All right. Someone thinks an opportunity is blocked off, but they're the ones doing the blocking. That's what it feels like. Someone is trapped in their own mind and creating self-fulfilling prophecies and kind of stopping their own thing from happening. That's what that feels like, okay? So we're ending off with the Eight of Swords here. That energy of being in your self-imposed prison, your self-imposed blockage. Your mindset is stopping you from getting the thing that you want. But you might be looking at it like the world doesn't want me to have it or something like that, all right? You might be looking at the opportunity like it's closed. You might be talking yourself out of it. You want that job and you're like, oh, but I won't get it anyway. You're not going to get it because you're blocking it. You're blocking it, okay? If this is a person, you're like, oh, this person won't like me. Okay, you're blocking it, right? But that's what's happening there. So we had the past energy with the Devil card coming through. Let me look more into that. Listen, I'm just going to say, Pile 3, try. Just try. You're going to have to just try and override this self-defeated attitude that you're carrying here, all right? You're spinning your wheels. You're putting yourself in a confused state, okay? Seven of Cups coming out, the Six of Swords. Seven of Cups in reverse with the Six of Swords upright. There's a need to walk away from that confused state. You're putting yourself into this weird illusionary mindset, and it's just it's not helping you. It's not serving you at all. It's causing you to go back and forth. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming out with the Ace of Cups. So some of you, this is about love, or it's affecting multiple aspects of your life. You're talking yourself out of situations or going back and forth, never making a decision. You never make a decision and then you don't get the thing that you want and you're like, see, I knew it. And it's like, well, no, you didn't get it because you didn't go for it, right? So someone needs to realize the self-fulfilling prophecy that they're creating for themselves. Now, what's interesting is that we do have the Ace of Swords coming out in their subconscious, in your subconscious awareness. So it almost feels like they, on a certain level, they actually know that they're stopping themselves, and they know that they're trying to cover up the truth with with excuses. This is a complex reading here, or a mental process. Someone's just too scared to decide, make a decision. That's what it feels like. So they, instead of, here's what I feel. There's a clear opportunity here with Pile 3. That is not confusing. It was made very clear, but because of fear, they're piling on confusion on top of this very clear opportunity. They're putting their own blindfolds on, the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. If somebody wanted pizza all day, right? And then it comes time to make the order later on in the day. And then they're like, what do I want? Do I really want pizza or do I want Chinese food? And then they're going back and forth over something that's a no-brainer. They already know that they want the pizza. So it's just like, They're just creating this weird moment, you know, in their mind. They're making it a puzzle, and it doesn't have to be that hard because they already know. They've already thought about it. It's already premeditated. They thought about pizza since this morning, so they know they want the pizza. But for some reason, this person's confusing themselves because they're scared to commit to the pizza. Well, what if I get the pizza and I don't like it? Maybe the Chinese food is better. I don't know, right? I know I wanted pizza all day, but maybe my taste changed and I don't know it, right? It's like they're going through all of this, and it's just like, you know what you want, okay? Pile 3, you know what you want. It's something you're bouncing in between, and it's really just out of fear of making a commitment. I don't think it's a fear of making a wrong decision, to be honest, even though it might present itself that way. Like, I don't know if I want the pizza or the Chinese food, but really I feel like it's a very clear opportunity, and it's a very clear no-brainer. You know which one you want. And I feel like if you just get quiet, the truth is right there. Like, it's right there, okay? If it's a debate between pizza and Chinese food, once this person orders, they could think, well, you know what makes sense? I'm gonna get the pizza because I was thinking about that all day. I just started thinking about Chinese food, right? So it's like, just have that moment of reflection. If this is about a person, I don't know. Yeah, this is just somebody who's scared to make a choice and about something that they actually want, and they're just blocking their happiness, and that sucks. So it's so subtle too, like, because it feels like somebody's like mind effing themselves. So they probably really do think that they want Chinese food, you know, and lost sight of their original intention for pizza. So, all right. What is the animal spirit? Now I'm hungry. Yeah. So, Pig spirit, use that beautiful mind wisely, because you are using that beautiful mind right now to mind F yourself. This is a very complex, layered mind process that you're doing right now to just get yourself out of making a decision, and it's ridiculous. I'm gonna say it. Love you, but it's ridiculous. Use your mind wisely. You know what you want, all right? And don't be scared. Badger spirit. Fear is a hell of a drug, ain't it? And it'll trick you into doing some things or not doing some things, whatever the case is. Understand that you are not confused. If you feel confused, like you don't know what choice to make, understand that it's fear that's doing that. And your beautiful mind is taking that fear and creating a puzzle, a Rubik's Cube right now. And it doesn't have to be that. It can be a very clear path. You're just scared to go down that path. That's it. All right. Porcupine spirit, time for a beginner's mind. It does have this fresh, new energy to go down this path. And, you know, that's what it is. All right. Sandpiper spirit, be playful, okay? Take it light. It's just pizza and Chinese food, okay? Like, it's fine. Get the pizza because you was thinking about the pizza all day. Go and test it out. If you don't like the pizza, then next, go to the Chinese food. It's okay, all right? We're here making life decisions, and sometimes we make wrong ones. Sometimes we stumble upon the best ones. Who knows, okay? But you're going to have to make a choice. Have the pizza. If you don't like the pizza, then move on and get some Chinese food, all right? That's it. Make a choice, though. Don't be so afraid of making mistakes in life, all right? All right, now. Hope I didn't make y'all hungry, too. All right, well, thank you so much, guys. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG, Tarot and Heal. If you want a personal reading, please check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Peace.